Welcome back to my channel, guys. A group of top psychiatrists led by Dr. Henry David Abraham, professor at the university, emeritus, who are demanding that the 25th Amendment be invoked against Donald Trump. The psychiatrists argue that his declining cognitive and physical health, combined with his sole control over the nuclear arsenal, poses a clear, present, and imminent danger, quote unquote, to the United States and the world. Dr. Abraham, as you can see on the screen here, he outlines several alarming symptoms, including signs of grandiosity, emotional instability, rage attacks, and possible sleepwalk reversal. Sleepwalk reversal. I do not know exactly what that means, but looks like something not good. A major focus of the demand is the concern that Donald Trump's impulsivity and instability make him unfit to manage the quote-unquote nuclear football, end quote, and the authority to launch nuclear strikes. Donald Trump has frequently cited a perfect score of 30 on the Montreal Cognitive Assessment as evidence of his fitness, also known MOCA. Now, this assessment, this Montreal Cognitive Assessment, Dr. Abraham explains that the assessment is a basic dementia screening tool, not an IQ test, and suggests that a comprehensive neuropsychiatric battery and MRI and objective drug testing would be necessary to truly assess the president's condition. Coming from top psychiatrists, this is not something I'm making up. Dr. Abraham criticized the current administration for failing to release underlying medical data, noting that the reports released often minimize significant concerns like the president falling asleep during meetings. And I've shared so many of those videos in my other commentary. But today I want to share with you this one. So this is coming from a person who tweeted on X saying that Derek Van Orden helps Trump go down a single stair. Donald Trump right now is so incapacitated that somebody has to help him to go down a single stair. I want you to take a look. Okay, I'm not gonna play the audio. The music might get a copyright, but you can see Donald Trump needing help to get down a single stair, and then he acted like everything is fine, I'm healthy, I'm in control. Now Trump, this is something that is shocking and very scary to so many MAGA people, the MAGA base. And that is that Donald Trump occasionally does say something that he should not be saying. For example, in this one, he said, okay, Trump, Elon had a bad moment. And remember, he's saying all of these things because he doesn't know what he's talking about. But now he is a friend of mine again. He had a very bad moment. Let's take a listen.
And, you know, look, Elon, he had a bad moment, but now he's a friend of mine again. He had a very bad moment. He's 80% brilliant and 20% he's got little bad moments.
Okay, so bad moment, bad moment, bad moment. What does that mean? Well, it means this moment. So this is the bad moment. Okay, Elon Musk saying time to drop the really big bomb. Okay, real Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. This is the real reason why they have not made that file public. So when he said that, this is what online observers are saying is what Donald Trump meant when he said he had a bad moment, Elon Musk. Now Trump urges his speakers who are about to start kissing his ass to go quickly because I have to get back to fighting a war. This war has caused a lot of trauma for him and destroying his legacy. He knows it. He didn't want to be leaving behind a legacy of a president who was defeated in a war, because that's the legacy he wanted to create for other presidents, Obama, Biden, even Bush. Remember, he criticized Bush for going to Iraq, but for him it was so important that he would be leaving behind a legacy of himself where he is not defeated, a president who wins war, stops war, things like that. But now he is losing this war. And he is so obsessed with this war that he said to his people in Maga base, hey, look, you keep it short. I have to go back to my my hospital or my desk and focus on the war because I'm obsessed with it. Take a listen.
Ask you to say a few words, if you would. And Ken, and we'll go pretty quickly because I have to get back to fighting a war in Iran. There's a hell of a speakers list. We might be here all night. Yeah, if we can, fellas, I got to get back to a place called Washington and protect you, okay? So if you go very quickly, we don't need your life story other than I like the Olympic guy and I like this guy right over here. Ask you to say a few words.
So again, obsessing over this war, obsessing over his legacy. He doesn't care about the war because he himself said, I do not care about United States economy. Remember that commentary? That's what he said. All I care is Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon. So he doesn't care. He doesn't care about the United States economy. And now he's so obsessed, he's telling his people, hey, I have to go back to this war situation, so make it quick. Now, Trump is saying so many bizarre things these days that you lose count of them. One of those things he said is this one during that same gathering. Trump, I forgot to touch his leg. His leg is like a rock. Really? That's what you have to say? Unbelievable. Like, can you not have something better to say? No, he doesn't, because his cognitive decline is taking a toll on his personality. Take a listen.
Being a Jordan, I'm not giving it back. I'm a very good guy for keeping gold. I like gold. I'm never giving this back. Congratulations. I forgot to touch his leg. I didn't want to do that. But I can tell you one thing. His leg is like a rock. That's fantastic. 2 gold medals. Wow, that's big stuff. Thank you. It's an honor. And speaking for my other... Being a Jordan, I'm not giving...
That is so gross. Like, I forgot to touch his leg. Why would you touch somebody's leg? Because they have won Olympic medal? It doesn't matter. It's not befitting for a president to talk like that. I forgot to touch his leg. Like, it's creepy. It's gross. And it's, oh my God, disgusting. Now, Trump, he went on with his rant, and at one point he even said, we are a third world country. Like, what does it mean? You are in power and you are saying this, you are you are a third world country. Like, you ran the country for 4 years before, and now you're running it more than 2 years. And he's saying, we are a third world country. Let's take a listen.
Also, you know, I added a couple in there. Also, the ballots, the voting, the mail-in ballots, so crooked. They send millions of ballots out all over the place. If you're a Democrat, sometimes you get 6 or 7. If you're a Republican, you have to call up, where are my ballots? It's such a crooked deal. We're third world country. But I added 2 things. No men playing in women's sports.
Again, I do not know why would he not be able to get over the election. Like, he's still living in the past. The country is falling apart. He's living in the past. He's obsessing over election, rigging. Like, you're not going to run for the 3rd term. Why are you obsessing with elections anymore? You should just call it quit and move on. But he cannot, because very noticeably, Trump is doing his exact rally speech in Wisconsin, only sitting, almost like he's not able to stand for a long period of time right now. And the round table, nobody who has spoken other than him is a front. So again, Donald Trump, with his physical inability to stand up, to deliver a speech in a very nice manner, in a professional manner, he never did that before anyways, but you will never see him doing, even if he tries this time. He will just keep talking, sitting on a table and wasting everyone's time. And then once he's done, he's like, oh, I have to win this war for you. I have to make all of you safe and secure, so I have to go back. So you stop talking, stop lecturing, stop sharing your life stories. Take a listen.
And one of the other reasons this would have gutted the ethanol industry. Do we have fans here of the ethanol industry? Okay. Because if they got in, they will end the ethanol industry in one swoop. So you better remember that. and we eliminated all unnecessary restrictions on sales.
Okay, so again, sitting and babbling about things he thinks important, but not the country. But that's his current mental and physical situation, which is very pathetic. We'll give you more updates. Subscribe for more videos in the next one.